everyone. Welcome back to Super Jerry 27's Nerd Cave, where I talk about video games, comic books, movies, social commentary, life in general. So if you like that kind of thing with a middle-aged balding dude surrounded by lots of dead trees, please give me a subscribe. I'll definitely appreciate it. And a like, a comment, all that is also greatly appreciated. Today we're going to talk about Teyon games and their, I want to say, resurgence. Like, I'm on their website, and they've done some weird games. Paranormal State, Warlock versus Shadows, Heavy Fire Shattered Peak, World of Magic, and then I get to the PlayStation 3, Xbox 360 game, Rambo the video game, which I know was hot shit. I never played it. It was horrible. I wanted it to be good because I love the Rambo movies. I like Sylvester Stallone. I think Rambo, where he's in where he's rescuing the missionaries, like not the latest one, but the one before that, is the best one with Matthew Marsden as, I think, Quiet Boy or Soldier Boy or something. That's the best Rambo movie. The one where you get the meme where he's like, "How was your shift?" Horrible. So they did that game, and they did like some weird, they did Monster Truck. Then they did Terminator Resistance, which I believe should have gotten more love. This game was not great, but considering some of the licensed games we'd had, Aliens, Colonial Marines, for example, it was, some people didn't pick it up. I took a chance on it, and I streamed some of it, and it's great. This is a really good, fun game. I kind of want to get back at it. Maybe I'll try to find the PlayStation 5 version to see the graphical upgrade. And then this year, Teyon Games, with the help of Nacon, published Robocop Rogue City, and that game was a slam doodle hit. I love this game. It did seem a little too long for me, but that just maybe because I just wanted to get it done. Like, I used to beat games every holiday, if that makes sense, and I thought I was almost done on Thanksgiving, so I dropped the difficulty to finish it on Thanksgiving, and I had like 4 more chapters left. I'm like, shit. But it's still a great game. I hope there's a sequel. But since Teyon Games has shown their worth on 80's properties that have kind of been abandoned. I mean, Robocop, we haven't seen a movie. Well, we saw that remake, and it was okay. And then Terminator movies just fucking suck. Terminator Genesis. I'd like to see them work on 70's, and 80's franchises that people really don't talk about anymore. So, let's take a look. Now, the first game I'd like them to make is a Logan's Run game. Now, if you haven't seen Logan's Run, it is a dystopian, absolutely dystopian, cyberpunk-ish, futuristic movie where... what killed us? Let me read it. Live it up today. Your time is up tomorrow. In the year of the city 2274, humans forsake the ravaged outer environment by living in a vast, bubbled metropolis. There, computerized servo mechanisms provide all needs, and everyone can pursue endless hedonism. Endless, that is, until last day. That's when anyone who's 30 must submit to carousel and a soaring, spinning trip to eternity and supposed rebirth. This movie came out, oh my god, like the 60s or very early 70s. Great movie. Hot-ass Farrah Fawcett is in it. And basically, a catastrophe happened. And you play as, oh my god, his name's Michael York. He's like a policeman. Anyone who runs once their crystal turns red, they go after because they have to die and be reborn, right? But it's all just cloning. And the mechanisms are lying to us, AI. It's very, if you watch it now, you're going to be like, oh my god, we're headed towards this. I mean, we're already in the fucking hedonism and horrible way people act towards each other and no morality. It's fucking atrocious. Pardon my French. Shouldn't swear. All right. Next one up is a 4-pack of movies everybody loves. This is a Christmas movie, so I'm going to have to watch it. And I think that Teyon could weave a tale in between movie 1 or 2 or movie 2 and 3. And that is the Lethal Weapon quadrilogy. These movies are great. It's kind of forgotten. I guess they're making a Lethal Weapon 5. I don't know. In the first one, Danny Glover was like 38 years old. He's already too old for this shit. So who knows what's gonna happen now? Maybe he's like the chief of police or something. That'd be cool. But yeah, Lethal Weapon. It would obviously be like RoboCop, a run and gun cover shooter. Like you didn't really have in RoboCop, you didn't have the option to find cover. You were just a walking tank. In Terminator, you could crouch and sneak and stuff. So I could see that happening here. Playing as Crazy Riggs. But this could be like a co-op Gears of War esque type of game. Just less less color scheme of Gears of War is that depressingly drab gray and brown. No, we're gonna be lively with this one. And I'm pretty sure you could throw enough money at Danny Glover and Mel Gibson to reprise their voices. Same with Joe Pesci. He hasn't done much either. So that'd be awesome to see. Another Christmas movie. two in this series. That is, of course, the Die Hard movies. Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker. Yeah, I have a bunch of old DVDs. I didn't upgrade because these DVDs are great. I mean, look at this awesome set. Like, nothing beats early 2000s DVD box sets. This was before they made 7 more Die Hard movies. But, I mean, they could remake the first game, or the first movie in a game. That would be awesome with the stealth, the fighting, the hand-to-hand. I think that would be sweet. I know that, Bruce Willis, the poor guy who's, he in mental decline right now. I can't remember what disease he has. But he sold his likeness to a company, so they could obviously license his likeness. Like, they scanned him in and everything, and he said the sentences that you can make any sentence out of any. Oh my God, what is it? It's a sentence that has every vowel and consonant, and they can twist it into more dialogue. I think, layman's terms here. I'm not one of those people. Or they could do in between. It's just, oh my God, it would be great. So great. Of course, you have to have the obligatory Arnold Schwarzenegger movie, Get to the chopper! Put the weapons down! But I wowould love a real Predator game. Kind of like in the vein of Alien Isolation, where you're hiding from it. And, if it was me, I'm fat and overweight, I would be unjust prey. So, shit, sign me up. But this would be a great one to do. You could make it drop in and out co-op, but kind of like, I don't know if anybody's played that Star Trek game on the Xbox 360 PS3. You play with Spock, and someone can drop in and play as Spock as you play as Kirk, or the AI takes over it. And AI is a hell of a lot better now than it was when that Star Trek game came out. So you could have your buddies, be as AI or drop in and out, kind of like Gears of War did it. But this would be just fucking fun. And I'm sure Arnold's not doing anything. He's fucking, screw your freedoms. Get the vaccine. No, fuck you. So yeah, I would play the hell out of this, but not one of those, the Predator's trying to find you and your 5 friends. I hate that. I was so excited for the Evil Dead game. So excited for the Texas Chainsaw Massacre game. You see me have a little stroke right there. But it's, 5-on-1. I don't like that shit. I want a straightforward campaign where I am Ash fucking shit up. Where either I am some dumbass who doesn't own a gun and goes to fucking find some hillbilly Texan, or you get to play as Leatherface. Like, none of this, you gotta play with 5 friends. I don't even fucking have 5 friends to play fucking video games anymore. Or if they do, they play weird, dumb shit. And then finally, there was a game. It was in development. PS3, Xbox era. Let me bring it up on my phone. Oh, come on. Scan my face. I know it's ugly. It was being made by The Collective. It was going to be published by Warner Brothers Interactive. And Clint Eastwood was going to reprise his role of Dirty Harry Callahan in the Dirty Harry game. I'm going to toss up some screenshots here of the game. Clint Eastwood was totally on board for this. I know that Clint Eastwood collects comic books, and that at some of the San Diego Comic-Cons that I went to, he had like a little minion going out buying comics for him. I think that's sweet. And I think he's a fan of video games, or at least as a storytelling medium, since he's one of this generation's greatest directors. Gran Torino. Unforgiven. So, those screenshots are great, but, come on. We all know that Dirty Harry Callahan. Oh, I love this box set. These are some of my favorite movies. When I'm depressed, this is what I put on, because it's just Clint Eastwood shooting degenerates that are causing crime in California. So I think California kind of needs Dirty Harry a little bit more now than ever, doesn't it? If you watch the news, everything's fucking free, right? Stupid fucks. But yes, a Dirty Harry game would be absolutely amazing. And I don't buy games usually on day one. But sometimes I say that in a video because I'm super hyped for it. Like I was super hyped for Grand Theft Auto 6. I'll probably wait. I don't know if I'll buy it on day one. I'll wait and see. I want to make sure that the message virus hasn't infiltrated Rockstar. They didn't infiltrate him for Red Dead Redemption 2. That game was amazing, and I wasn't told a blatant message about current day politics because everybody's tired of that shit. Just check out who won in the video game awards. Just think about that. And that a lot of that was fan voting. Just think about that. Spider-Man 2 and Starfield didn't win shit. What did they have in the game? Think about it. But before I get on a fucking soapbox and start preaching shit, these are 5 franchises that I would love for Teyon to tackle. Logan's One is probably the weakest just because it is not really in the mind's eye of humanity anymore, even though we should all watch it because we're headed that way. Sorry, I got a Twitter notification. So, yep, like, comment, share, and subscribe, and let me know what 80s franchises I might have missed. There's some out there that might be Monster Squad, might be cool. Or maybe I'll just make a second video and look through my DVDs. But let me know what 80s thing that you love that I might have missed that could be an awesome video game from Teyon now that they've washed the stink of Rambo off of them. Like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you soon in another video.